hello. Let me know how audio is and things, because this is going to be an interesting experiment as far as figuring all this out. Camera set up over there so you can get most of the area. It might be swiveled or pivoted as needed as we go through this, and also no guarantees on how long this lasts. It might be an hour, it might be 2, it might be 35 minutes. It probably won't be 35 minutes. If it isn't, oh, I think I hear a Meg coming in. I was wondering, Meg is running a little late, but I think I heard her come in, so she should be down shortly. But basically, where were we? Yes, so here's the deal. Here's what's going on, okay? I will be by chat shortly, or someone will be by chat shortly. Hello, how's it going?
It is so cold.
It would be cold. It is cold.
Is horrible.
That's why we're doing this one. Oh, yeah, you saw that?
I saw this upstairs.
You saw that? Yeah, I got that because
Where is
I thought...
the camera?
The camera's over there.
Oh, is it, like, not close up?
No, it's not close up. You can go walk around and show them the thing. Because
Guys,
Yoda...
I just found this upstairs.
I figured Ricky likes anime.
Oh, so Ricky hasn't read it.
Ricky has not read it.
I'm super curious.
Well, I got that because I wondered if it might make Yoda interested in anime.
Oh.
This is the kind of
I don't even see Stitch. Oh, okay.
Also careful of wires.
Yeah, sure.
This is the reorganizing of the collection that you all came to expect. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and just grab chat for a second, just to make sure at least audio's fine. Okay.
It was funny that instead of helping reorganize anything, I brought more things down into the basement.
Exactly. So here's the deal. Where are my things? We're reorganizing stuff. Basically, you don't get to see this usually. Meg, actually, you can do this. Do you want to be talking to the camera, or you want to swivel the camera?
I thought you were going to ask if I should walk around.
No,
we're just going to swivel.
Do you want to swivel the camera?
I think
no,
we should do both.
Can't. Okay, but I just want to show like the whole range.
Right now.
Do you know how to do that?
Yeah. Which
you know
one? I just need to know which one.
Which of the? It's the knob that's directly behind the camera.
Well, that's silly.
Just rotate the one that's directly behind it.
Nope, it's not.
Maybe there's another one. Try the one above it. No, not that one. Not that one. No, okay, you back up.
This one is.
It should be that one. Is it
this
not that
one is tipping it.
Okay, try another one. Oh, you're right. Okay, I was wrong. Try the other one. That one. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
That was what I wanted to do, you guys.
So, just swivel as far as you want. I want to give people the full range of what we can possibly show them in this shot over here.
Is this as backed up as it can be?
It's as backed up as I think makes sense to be. Because we don't need to cover more. Yeah, we got a crokinole board on the wall over here.
Wow,
so,
you guys, it's like a hand crank, so I'm sorry, but
yeah.
Like, it's literally, I have to hand crank it.
And the reason for the hand crank is basically this allows us to... This allows us to kind of be able to show the whole area without having to have someone on camera duty and wobbling the entire time. The general goal...
Like
okay, back the other way. All the other way now. Now.
Mom, giving them all a moment to screenshot.
Oh, screenshot. Yeah, screenshot all the things on the shelves.
References. That's Yoda's sword in the background.
The game... There is. I saw that, actually. I did see that.
Can you make those lights just a plain color?
Alexa, set basement home theater to reading.
Okay.
There we go. That's general lighting mode. Okay, so basically...
Maybe cut them in half.
No. Okay. Alexa, set basement home theater to white. We're not doing this all day.
Oh, no, I really like
Alexa,
reading. I like reading.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so basically, other things to go on here. So the goal here is, this is the camera setup. We're going to be taught, the mic over here is closer to where I am right now, which means right now is about the best mic quality you're going to get. As I walk further away, because like right here, in fact,
have little lapel?
I'm not doing, because I can't do both of us on the lapel. I could do me on the lapel, I can't do both of us.
Loud.
Yeah, I know that. Anyways, we're not doing the lapel. So this over here, this is the mic right now that it's currently on the stand because usually it's not on the shot, but right now I'm not taking it off, so it's going to be in the shot, so it is what it is.
That's the mic, you guys.
No, you can go. No, go the other way.
I know, I'm letting them take the
screenshots. Okay, cool. This is going to be chaos.
We're doing this in... Does this have to be here?
It doesn't have to be there.
I'm going to move it for the Pam.
Okay, cool. Sure. Anyways, so other than that, so what are we doing here? So we are showing you, right now we have the camera set up, we're showing you the basic room. This is the studio. Right now, Iridia...
Can I just say what we're actually doing here, you guys?
Yeah, I'll do the camera.
What we're actually doing here... Oh, that's fine. What we're doing here is we are going to get 70% into an organization thing and then give up and want to stop. I'm looking at the mic, not the camera. Now I'm looking at the camera. How expensive was it? I don't know what we're talking about. Ooh, start me. Oh. Start me, that's so terrible. There was one time I was working camp. I was working at a summer camp with kids, and I got Dunkin' Donuts, which is terrible. Anyway, but I was like 19, and I had my Dunkin' Donuts, and because it was summer and it was like wet and sweaty and it was an iced coffee, I had like all my stuff. I grabbed all my bags, my lunchbox, all my things for the day, shut my car door, and the way my arm just bumped, my coffee just like jumped out of my hand. It was the saddest because I had to then go work with children at like 7 a.m. I had to go do tennis, I think.
So here's the deal. This is the part where I'm going to start organizing things. So what I'm going to do right now is...
That is true. Did you get to try some first from me?
I'm going to start taking games off shelves, and I'll let Meg engage with chat how she wants.
I know, I'm going to...
You can do what you want. You can do what you want, because here's the
This
goal.
light needs to be on. Why is
Alexa, turn on computer backlight.
For anyone who also has a computer backlight, I'm sorry that it just got turned on.
Yeah. Anyways.
But I'm also not, because it's probably
no.
improving your lighting.
So, what I'm doing is I'm going to organize games. I don't care what happens with chat. I don't care what happens with Meg, whether she engages with chat or doesn't. If she starts organizing games, I might say hi to chat. This is less of a back and forth than chat normally is, so there will probably be a lot of engagement. I'll probably be trying to ignore Meg as much as possible if she tries to tell me things while I try to organize the shelves.
Successful.
Basically, I sat there and I said, I want to organize my shelves. And Meg is like, we should do it live!
That is such a lie.
Actually, it's true.
I said we should do a video
You
of
should
it,
do a
and you
video.
said we should do it
I
live.
was gonna say,
and you know what? Alex was the one that decided chat should be here.
To be fair, I thought I interpreted her. I thought
said it
she
should be a
meant
video.
live, and then I said, "Yeah, let's do it live." And then she's like, "Oh my gosh!"
Give me a little project I can.
Whatever it is,
Get
either way.
distracted.
Point is, this is live, so we're just doing stuff. Whatever stuff happens. So let me just give you some basic framework here. I'll do this last thing, and then you can do whatever you want. So the last bit of framework is my goal right now. Ever since I moved, I've never fully organized the shelves. I'm gonna start that process today. It may not be finished today. We may finish in a future live video. That's fine. I said that already, but. My goal kind of is, stuff is just generically around. Now, the reason for the cutoff the way the shelves are right now is these two shelves over here, these two that kind of create a separate opening into like a little home theater room with a projector. It's kind of cool, actually. Anyways, these two shelves over here, these are my collection. The shelves behind me here are these my collection. Some of it is the display for the set as well, so I keep that in mind. The shelves you can't see over there that I won't bother pointing the camera to are unplayed games and review copies. So those might be reorganized, but less so because it's not my collection, so I'm not worried about that. Where I might pivot to at some point, I might pivot back to the shelves over there that you saw along the wall, because those are my collection. So right now, that's kind of the goal of getting it into Calyx-friendly shelves as well as potentially theme-friendly shelves. My process, just so you know, because it might not seem like there's a rhyme and reason, my process is to build a Calyx-friendly shelf the way I want it, and then once that's all done, rearrange...
Can you give the example?
I'm going to. Rearrange the cubbies after. Meaning, for example...
For example...
This is my favorite one. There's no cubby that's going to be better than this. This cubby over here has Caverna, Feast Foden, Glass Road, Feast Foden, the expansion, and Le Havre. All in one cubby. This is a perfect cubby. It's all by Uwe Rosenberg.
Caverna's a little short.
This is a perfect cubby. It's all by Uwe Rosenberg. It's all Euros, and it fits so perfectly in the cubby. So I build that cubby. Once all the cubbies are built, then it's easy to just sit there and say, okay, great, now we're rearrange the cubbies. So first you rearrange the games, then you rearrange the cubbies. You can do what you want. I'm going to go
I
get
want
stuff
to
done.
play Tyrannosaurus.
We should do that. Not right now.
Okay, Alex.
Yes.
Halfway to like 3/4 of the way through you explaining to everyone what you were doing, I was reading chat, and then I realized,
Good job.
oh, now I don't know what you were saying.
Good job. Where's my thing over here? Okay.
So you guys will have to tell me what the plan is if I'm involved in the plan. But I don't
You
know
can
if
be
I
as
am.
involved as you want to be.
I'm here for chat. So Successful said, I hear Alex is only keeping 10 games. What 10 will they be?
Check out my top 10 games of all time. It's going to be some of those.
That is very sad, Stormy. I got coffee from my favorite coffee place ever, Nervous Dog. This is a 5 out of 5, and it's perfect. It's the triple threat, which is hazelnut and 2 other flavors that are similar to hazelnut. Like maybe
Butterscotch
vanilla.
and vanilla, maybe?
I don't think vanilla.
Caramel?
I don't
Must
think
be
caramel. I don't think caramel or vanilla. I feel like maybe white chocolate. I don't know, but it's the triple threat. And it's the only thing I get. Alex needs to build a throne out of the board games instead of using a boring chair.
Also, it looks like there are either members or super chats. Make sure to say thank you to them.
I will. You made me wait
Sorry,
a
you
really
do your
long
thing.
time.
You do your thing.
I don't know how to, on the tablet, to not lose things if I don't scroll.
Hellscape is too large. Massive Darkness is too large, by the way. It doesn't fit into a single
Everyone's
house.
really upset that you don't care about them.
Who said that? That's not true.
Everyone.
That's a lie. That's
Alex
a lie.
doesn't care about us. The truth comes out. Alex doesn't care about us. I
yeah.
don't care about chat. That's literally 4 in a row.
I may have been a little bit,
R.I.P. chat. How dare you, sir?
When I said I don't
get
care,
out of here.
I care with the Never mind. Forget it. It's all good. Okay.
Ian says, "Hi. One day I will go to a convention and meet some of you guys bouncing off Instagram. Hello, Will. Wills? No, your name is Ian Wills. That confused me for a minute there. I want to see a board game thrown." Yeah, everyone's really upset, honestly. They're all saying they shouldn't come to Level Up because you don't care about them.
No refunds on tickets.
What? No refunds? Something I substitutes.
What?
I don't know.
Well, sorry. If you didn't buy a ticket yet, I should probably address your concerns. If you bought a ticket, no refunds on tickets.
Funkula is working. Hello. Okay, so Successful has been a member. Do you want to guess how many months Successful?
21 months.
23.
Oh my gosh.
That's probably, I assume, as long as you've been doing this.
I would assume.
So thank you, Successful. Everyone say thank you, Successful. Do it for Meg. I'm not sure what we're doing, though. Don't forget there's an entire movie based on how to organize. Can you name it?
There's an entire movie
I don't watch that many movies.
about how to organize?
Yeah. I don't know. Was it Holes? That's the first thing I think of.
I can't think of a single movie that has to organize.
So Clash with Doom says organize the game on author's alphabetical order. We went a few ways about this that I said I like doing it by the same theme. So for example, like I like all my space games together and my Arkham games together and like water games together. So that's how I like doing it usually. But I also like doing it by color because it looks really good.
You may not be able to see what I'm doing right now. Right now, I have all my Tenera stuff on the bottom shelf that I'm trying to group right now. So that's currently bottom shelf stuff happening here. But I'll be back soon.
Do you want to play a quick game of something?
I think we titled this Organizing the Shelves. And I'm not playing a quick...
It's teasing.
They're teasing or you're teasing?
They're telling me to tell you to.
That makes sense. That makes sense. You guys are all terrible.
I said ignore you. And
You guys
set
are
up a
leaning
game.
into how chaotic she is and how structured I try to be, and I hate all of you. This is why I don't care about chat. This is
Oh,
why.
Alex, can I see your orange thing and I'll explain it? Did you explain it just now? I'll explain it unless you want to while you're doing things. It's like a suction cup thing, and he uses it to pull games that are in the thing.
It doesn't
That
work
one's
in this
too-
box.
it's
This
'cause
box has ridges. No, it has
goes-
ridges.
Well, I can see it's going in.
It has ridges. Anyways, here you go. You can go ahead and do it on one of the thingies.
He uses it to pull games out that are like in here. Like what's one that's stuck? Like this one.
Wait.
Whoa!
sorry.
Ow! Ah!
Oh no! Titans is so far in and you can't get it out anymore.
I don't want to do it.
You don't want
You
to
guys,
do it? Okay, here.
you guys are gonna learn a lesson. Fine, I'll show them. Fine. Am I in frame even? This is crazy.
Yeah, you're in
Okay,
frame.
so-
Anything up to about... Here, I'll show you where. Right about over here.
The avocado?
So over here I'm out of frame. So this shelf over here. Up
Okay.
to Carl Robinson.
Okay. So this is like a suction cup, and you put it on the thing, and then you like clamp it, and then it pulls it, and then like you can use it to pull and push things. You could use it for all kinds of things, honestly. You could even use it to carry things that don't have a handle on them if you're carrying something heavy somewhere. Like if you buy a pack of soda at the grocery store and you want something to carry it. Those things are pretty cool. I screamed because Alex has these lights. These are studio lights.
Don't fake things.
And they're so sharp. And for some reason, they're just like out and about.
They're, for some reason, because where are they supposed to go?
Like, I think there should be bumpers on them.
Okay, that's fine.
I think there should be foam. I think there should be safety.
That's
How about we do board game code safety in 2025?
No.
No. Hippa, who is she?
Hardly know her. Okay. I don't like
Since
the
I work
samba
from
side.
home, are all accidents at my home at work accidents?
You are technically an independent contractor, so your workplace has nothing to do with this. You're not a W-2 employee.
That's true.
So, you're on your own.
That's true. Oh, I know. Okay. Hello, Stormy. The ADHD is strong this day. You guys.
So basically, I'm taking
I feel like
out
this is the most
Zombicide.
I've talked all week.
I'm taking out Zombicide because it has a little bit too much push outside that it bothers me the way it's on there. So I'm putting it up to here next to some more Cthulhu.
Ooh, and then that like thematically, again, that's like the themes going together.
Yeah. No, this is very
It's
intentional.
spooky zombie minis game.
Simon, giant miniatures.
And Simon. You know, Alex.
Yes.
Okay, let's debate.
Opinions are welcome, but I get final say.
Well, like, pull that out again.
Pull it out? No.
Just the front one, just the front one.
This?
Yeah, just the front one.
Why?
Because I kind of like the look of, like, multiple games.
You want... Okay, so you want the 3 games separately.
I don't know.
The problem is this over here is not pretty.
Yeah, but could it be spun around to at least look okay? No, not really.
You deal with that whenever you want.
Alright, moving on.
I will welcome suggestions.
Okay, well, actually, but there was a green one in there that would probably just be better.
So the problem with that, it's possibly
Oh,
doable.
it doesn't fit? Do the new
So-
rest for the Wicked!
So the problem with no rest for the
Wicked! Can we put Wicked in every single...
So the problem with this is this wouldn't fit because then the top level doesn't work properly. Actually, speaking of which,
You're upsetting me. What do you
actually,
mean?
no, 1 second. Maybe I do keep this behind. 1 second. What are these? These
I
are
need to go grab a
combos.
stool.
What I could do, I'm realizing, I'm actually going to put it back to where it was. So all your opinions have been very helpful.
Yay!
We're going to do this here. Oh wait, wrong box. You want Wicked. No one mourns the wicked. Okay, we're going to put it back over here. We changed our mind. It's going back as back shelf display. But this time, because of the reorganizing the boxes...
Don't tell Meg what to do. She's the only one that cares about us. Don't tell Meg what to do because she's an Aries.
I'm going to put this over here like so, and there we go. So I do need to take these and put them in the back room, but honestly I have some more zombicide stuff that really needs to be organized.
Oh!
These just don't... What?
Rain Modern Game says, Meg, I think the part you missed was Alex... Wait, this might not be true.
I don't know.
I would think they're trolling me.
Yeah, what did he say?
He said Alex said you could pick 10 games of your choosing to keep from his collection. Just quietly... Yeah, I didn't read the whole thing. I got actually excited and thought I missed that.
Not a chance.
I just got trolled. When are we taking donations to fund... What? Oh, yeah, I agree, Pariah.
What's that
Ryan.
mean?
He wants to replace the light because it's
What light?
the ugly... This light.
Oh, this? With the one up
Yeah.
Wait. You mean the one back there, right? You mean the boob light back there?
Oh, potentially.
Because
There's
you can't
another
see
one
the one
right
over
above
here.
the table.
The short answer is... I don't use them at all. I use other lighting, but then to remove it and make it look nice is a pain.
So my cheap suggestion
when I'm rich,
is for his daughter to pick out like a tapestry thing, like the light ones, and cover it instead. I would do that. I would cover that right up, modestly.
tastefully.
I say sort them by date released, and that way you always know where to put new games. If you run out of space, just shift all the oldest games out. That's actually like...
It's so much work and it would
okay.
bother my
I was
own-
like, I actually love that.
It's a good idea. Oh, wait,
What is happening?
why does the date... Oh, sorry, let me show chat. Because I'm a crazy person, and sometimes things are stored a little more organized, and sometimes my zombicide miniatures are like this. So, you know, once upon a time, when I first got into the hobby, when I first started watching YouTube content...
I hear the sound of minis being dumped together
I
in a
remember.
box, and I'm like...
I would watch Tom Vassell do stuff like this, where he'd have all his miniatures and like craziness like this, and I was like, that man doesn't love board games. That man is a crazy person. That man should not be allowed to be a representative of this hobby. And then the more I've been into board games, the more I'm like,
I am that man.
my kids enjoy these. My kids play with these. If I bag them
That's
every
fair.
time, I have to organize them every time. If I just leave it as a giant mess, then it's a giant mess, and it's fine. So... you can love board games, and honestly, they don't really get broken. So, people spend a lot of their lives... One of my
To
favorite
be fair,
quotes,
they're zombies, so missing body parts isn't that bad.
one of my favorite quotes is that people spend a great deal of their lives worrying about things that never come to pass. And that's true. The miniatures don't break.
The same thing I've heard is worrying is living in the future.
Another one I've heard is when you worry about something, you pay the consequence twice. When you worry, but that's only if it happens. Actually, I don't like that one as much because that implies the bad thing happens. And the bad thing doesn't always
Yeah.
happen. Okay. Now that I've done this, like a crazy person,
I'm gonna go grab a stool.
Oh my
because I'd
gosh.
rather have like a stool to not be in the way.
do I have attention to chat?
Oh, is there one?
There's a chairs here, but there's a
I
stool.
can go grab a stool.
There might be a... oh, that's never mind. That's go. The computer room upstairs has stools. Chat, I'll come say hi in a second. Okay. How do I want to do this? If I put this like this, now that I got my zombies all together. Okay, that's like that. That's like that. Ugh. And now that I've done that, honestly, I didn't even need to do that, but I just did. But whatever. Okay, now let's just make sure that that's all fine on the other side. Yeah, it's sticking out a little bit more than I like. But it's fine. It's fine enough. Like, I don't mind if the other side's sticking out a little too much. Let me come say hi to chat. Okay. Meg, you set up welcome too, so we can all play and ignore Alex. Love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just skipped it. Alex hates chats and miniatures. So much hatred in his heart. No, Alex leaving like board games. He definitely needs a channel warning on his videos. I want to stop watching, but it's like a car accident. I need to see how bad it is. Calling Simon police. I love this.
Hey, okay. You're gonna
Okay.
lose my spot.
I already lost your spot, please. Okay. So we got
I
another
want
cubby.
one of those potato things later.
You want what?
One of those potato
You want a knish?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go make a knish.
You don't have to make it right
It
now.
takes 2 seconds. It's going to be 40 minutes till it's ready.
40 minutes?
Maybe not.
Okay. Where was I? Okay, I was exactly here. I'm selling and donating some books this weekend to make room for my board game collection. Yeah, Morganite. Okay, some of you, especially the Camp Co-opers, will actually be really, really happy to hear this. I started reading again. I've been reading a small amount, but I've already read like 6 chapters of a book, so I'm reading a little bit. But I stopped reading for a long time because of things like board games and TV. Like, I read a lot as a kid, and then I stopped for a long time. Because board games are more like, you get to make choices, and especially ones when you're playing, like, very narrative ones, there's a lot of reading anyway that you're still going through a story. But yeah. Tell us about your Clank 2 experience, but with no spoilers. I feel a little bad, because...
Why?
Because... Okay, so, we are playing Clank 2. It is me, Alex, and Akiva. Akiva, who has never played Clank. And I think he's come in third every game so far. And I just wonder if we should have made him play Clank with us a couple times.
I think the first game he came in second, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And he's doing fine.
I just feel like I know, like,
Second game he came, third game he came in second too.
Maybe then it's you. Maybe I'm just mixing up the colors.
The order was, first game was me, him, you. Second game was you, me, him. And third game was you, him, me. So he's doing
Either
better.
way, I just feel like... Because here's the thing. The very last game that we played, and this is no spoilers, but the very last game that we played, we both just went to different story points, and we both just interacted with them, and, like, the one I interacted with is why I think I won. Because it was just very good for me, and it let me do, like, a couple things. And... I don't know, I just felt kind of bad. I feel like the more experiential parts I want to give to people like Akiva and even you, Alex, who like didn't really love your first experience with Clank 1. So
Spoiler,
I'm loving
not
everything
my
that's
second either.
happening. What?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
I said spoiler, I'm not loving my second either. It's not bad.
I love it. I'm still loving it. I'm having so much fun.
So, here's my problem. And maybe the game will be so amazing, whatever. My opinion of Clank Season 1, whatever it was that it was a good game marred by the constant, frequent interruptions of stickering,
And
adding.
I like
the
that.
entire game slows down so much that I'm like, literally, it's one of those games where I want to be on my phone and I feel bad because I'm like, I don't care.
You took a game that was for Harry and Ron, and you made it for Harry, Ron, and Hermione.
Yeah, but Harry wants to play something else now.
I know. Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm happy to finish it. I'm genuinely happy to finish it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't because you wanted to finish it, I would happily not finish it and be fine.
And I think Akiva is really enjoying it.
I'm happy to continue playing it. I'm not trying to suggest other games. I'm not doing whatever. I will finish it. It's the same problem. I like the legacy games. I like have you doing all the big changes in between games, which that I like. Oh my gosh, the game's over. Let's do all the stickering and change things and add new rules. I don't like learning new rules mid-game constantly. I don't like stickering the board constantly mid-game. Everything's another grab 3 cards, read a paragraph, apply a sticker, and I'm like, dear Lord, this feels like it's an hour-long game that's taking 2.5 hours. This is crazy. So, anyways, sorry.
It is what it is. But yeah, I would say... Right now, I would say when you go to play, I would play with people that have either already played or play through like Clank with them a bit. And there was another thought that just left my brain.
No one mourns the wicked.
Something not spoilery. Oh, the one thing I will say, which I'm sure everyone's talking about, is there's scratch-offs. And there is scratch-off cards, which isn't that bad. The scratch-off cards, honestly, I think is like a kind of cute mechanic, and... Maybe I would wish it's something different, but it is what it is, and I am fine with it. This is a slight spoiler. It might even be in the components on the back of the box. I'm not sure. It's actually not. I know it's not. It came from an envelope, so I'll be as spoiler-free as I can when saying this. But you get another board, and it's not like a play board, but it's just like a board. So, like, don't even worry about the size or what it does, but it's board material, and it has scratch-offs, and you have to scratch off almost the entire board. And that has been, like, an Olympic sport for me. Like, I'm out of breath by the time I'm done because I'm, like, like, just trying to, like, you'll see. But I think part of that, too, is that I've been using the coins that came with, like, the backer stuff. So maybe a different coin would be better. Maybe a different tool would be better, and I probably should try that because I've only played 3 games.
Honestly, there's, like, 5 spots left at this point. Doesn't really matter.
That's fair. And I'm great at it now. If you guys need your boards pre-scratched, send them to me, and I'll put Post-its over them for you to, like, just pull off. Because now I can do it. Okay. Meg, can you set up Welcome To so that we can all play and can ignore Alex? Successful, I'll get in trouble.
Why?
I don't know.
It's okay. I will say this. As much as chat likes to give me a hard time, there are more people watching this live than typically watch our, what's it called?
I didn't even look. Now
So,
I'm shy.
How many people are we at? 161. Yeah, that's like 3 times the
I
usual
gotta
viewer
go,
count.
actually.
That's like 3 times the average viewer count for a Q&A or a Let's Play game. So much more of you would rather see whatever the chaos this is than
people like
Welcome
just
To.
seeing your room. It's just a thing. People like it.
No. People were seeing, when there were 110 people at the start of the stream, they were seeing the room. The numbers are going up, not down. They're not walking away. So they're loving the chaos. Or the something.
Or more people are just showing up.
Or
They're all
people-
just trickling in.
Or they all want to give me a hard time.
We started late.
Technically
Okay.
started on time-ish. Okay. I did that. What was I trying to do? I was trying to move that.
Board Collect says, what game is set up on the table? And here is Iridia. So this is Iridia, and we're playing with the Fae, the Trickster, and the Lunari, maybe? That's what his name is? But don't look too much, because this is slight spoilers. There's, like, slight maybe spoilers.
You'd have to
like, really look.
You'd have to have the
but,
best possible zooming in.
But I will say with Iridia, as spoiler-free as I can say about it, suggestion, kind of, like, just do what they kind of just give you, like, things about. Because if you just try to do whatever you want, like, creatively and go anywhere, you might go somewhere really high level that you didn't realize.
When you play some video games, wherever you go, the game scales around you. When you play other video games, if you go into a level with level 30 enemies and you're level 2,
It's like Breath of the
you
Wild.
die quickly.
Yeah.
This is the ladder. So
Yeah.
feel free to adventure at your own risk.
Because you can die trying to
If they're like, well, gosh, gee, mister,
You should go power up.
There's a witch over there in the corner, and we should talk to her, because I know she knows where the cookies are. And you're like, I'm going to go west instead.
Who
and
cares?
just
I
hope
saw a
find
dog.
you." Yeah. You'll die. Just enjoy, but whatever. Oh my gosh, I have another freaking arena over here?
Oh, Stephanie says, we organize based on campaign, and then non-campaign, and then by player count. But that would be that would still be super broad. In this room. Do you know how many games this is? Did you tell them?
So my collection at any given point is around 300 games, which would be all of this stuff or so here, yeah. There's more stuff when you count review copies, unplayed games, kids collection, all that, but we're working with around 300 games. But keep in mind, Marvel Zombies counts as 1. The 4 cubbies I have of Tenaris, literally 4 cubbies. It's supposed to be reorganized. I can get it down to 2, but I haven't done that yet, so it's 4 cubbies right now. That's 1. The 4 cubbies of Marvel United is 1. Like, in my system, I don't count that as Marvel United and Marvel United X-Men and Marvel United Multiverse as 3 games. No, I have Marvel United, and it takes up 4 Calyx cubbies, so yay! Then again, my small box games, I fit 30 of them in Calyx cubbies, so there's that.
You guys, I'm kind of skimming a little bit in chat because if I have no idea how far back I am in on chat. You guys probably do, but I don't.
She doesn't care about chat. She doesn't
I
care
do
at all.
care. That's why I'm explaining to them my feelings and what's happening right now. I'm walking them through this. But I also might try to help. So I don't know if there's a point where I catch up, but we'll see. But
Board Collect.
Furious
Dwarf Furious. Oh my gosh, him.
says you can't organize the shelves until you organize what's inside the boxes. Make sure all the pieces are there. That would be so fun. That's Wendy's job at the Dice Tower, and that's like a dream job for me. Like, no joke. I love putting games away and counting every single piece that's there, making sure. I love it. Oh, that's true too. Competitive versus co-op. To have a little co-op section. How hard would that be to have? How are you doing this?
Right now?
Yeah.
So right now I realize there's a little bit of overflow, so I'm grabbing some of the overflow because Master of the Universe and Teneris don't fit cleanly into cubbies. So there's an overflow cubby that I can put both of them in. Right now, all I'm doing right now is literally just going through, this is a slow process. I'm not rushing around, I'm grabbing things off.
You're just trying to fit everything into ones.
Well, so my thought process right now is currently I have all these CMON stuff here. So
that looks kind of cool to be able to see through. To the couch.
I mean, yeah, but that's not, it's a window.
It's a vibe.
It's
Yeah,
a vibe.
maybe like leave one open.
Sure, we'll talk about it. Anyways, what you do is a revolving cubby. Oh, you want like a thing where you can like, little like, you put a cup down and then swivel it and the cup goes to the other side, a little revolving
lazy
door.
Susan?
With like a wall.
Okay.
You know those like fake sets where they're like,
yeah.
oh no, I'm falling through the wall and I'm calling
You could do that with a Lazy Susan and just put like a thing on it.
That would be beautiful. Great, let's do that. Anyways. So I'm kind of focusing on this shelf, making good cubbies and rearranging things a little bit and seeing where it goes, seeing where it takes me.
Nat says I need the studio to be baby proofed for me to walk around.
It's the back lights are not baby proof. That's where you get hurt yourself.
Successful said clean that vent. No, Spiller did. Spiller, it's actually
Clean
beige.
that vent?
It's painted beige. It's not the same paint color. There's a door. The other side of the basement is still this color.
I don't know if it's painted or literally just the color of the metal.
Oh, that it was originally?
Because I can see rust spots on it.
It's the same color as the color in the other room.
Yeah.
So it's actually beige.
The vent is beige. There are rust spots on it. And it's never in normal videos, so I don't know if I care that much.
A white one would look better there. But...
This is like reorganizing the collection. Let's get rid of the lights, replace this, do that, baby proof the house. Yes, indeed.
Nat says, gotta put soft corners on all the game boxes.
That would be an expensive job.
Hello, Marta. Okay, get his home insurance for being in his house and
I don't like this here. It feels like an empty cubby. You see Castle Burgundy? It feels like an empty cubby.
That looks terrible.
That's what I'm saying. It looks terrible.
That needs to go up on a top.
A top? Like...
Yeah. No, like over here.
There's
okay, guys, ready? This is where the help is gonna start. You have 3 things of Oathsworn.
Oathsworn's not on the shot. You can only see the first 2 normally.
So get rid of it up there.
Well,
why is it taking up space?
Literally what I'm doing right now.
I like them screaming.
Literally taking things off right here.
Castle of Burgundy should be up on here.
Where?
Like.
Sure, that's where it was, but I don't think it looks good here either.
All right. Back to chat. I didn't realize you have your router inside of here.
I have not a router. That's all. That's all the lights.
All the lights. Wow. I wish I could zoom that in for you guys. It's crazy.
There's wires. There's more wires than I'm happy with.
It's one Calyx cube. It's just all plugs. Already test season 3 of Death May Die. What is it that we played?
We played Death May Die. Season 4. Season 3. 3. We said it's season 3 and 4 together. We played season 3, episode 5.
Oh.
Something die. I don't know.
I thought it was from 4.
Well, season 3 and 4 together.
Yeah.
So we played from 3.
It was the carnival one.
Yes.
And we won?
Yeah, barely.
I didn't think we were going to.
No,
I was pretty sure we weren't.
It looked like we were going to die. Alright, I
feel like we probably should.
Empty calyxes, Meg. Here, Meg, here's where you can help.
Well,
okay, ready? And then mine. Focus and chat.
I can.
It's all good. It's all good. I got this. I don't need help. I don't even want your help.
No, the next, no one's going on the Dice Tower cruise that I know of besides the Dice Tower people.
I would love to at some point. I can't do like 9 days straight gone. I just can't do that.
I want to. If I can get enough people to go. Or if it times out well for me. Not this year, obviously. Matt goes, Wicked mentioned. Actually, guys, talking about Wicked mentioned, the thumbnail. What did your thumbnail say?
Did you see the thumbnail?
Yeah, what did it say?
It said reorganizing shelves.
Reorganizing life, maybe?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, it might have been live. And I thought you said live.
Oh, live, yeah. But did you see how I put you in a little sticker
I did.
thing?
But you know the Wicked song that's Dancing Through Life? And I was thinking, reorganizing through life.
You
but
are stuck in Wicked.
It was live, not live.
Oh, these I don't even need here. These are prototype coverage. They should not be here at all.
If George was here, he would manage the Wicked pension count. No one cries, they won't return. You guys, we're gonna get in trouble. Us theater kids are gonna get in trouble.
Why are we getting in trouble?
Just all talking about Wicked. I was just looking at Alex's Endless Winter review. Does he still have that, or did it get culled?
I still have it. Where is it?
I would play that. Do you want to play that now?
Great. No, not now.
I would play that again soon.
Is there a chance I have it in the back room? No.
I
that makes
also
sense.
have that game.
No, it's over there, down there. You can't see it, but down there. Well, you can see it.
I
They
would
can.
totally play that.
Endless Winter is great. It has fallen off hard for me considering.
Wait, maybe that can get moved into one of these higher shelves as so that we play it soon?
Sure, let's focus on getting the Cubbies organized more so first, and then we can rearrange Cubbies later. It's a great game. I still think it's a great game. I still like it a lot. It has fallen off a lot for me. It's still, I mean, it was just outside my top 100. Like, it was very close. It got rearranged a little bit out. But it's good. It's just that Endless Winter, Lost in Zaranak is so much better, and the expansion made it better. Dune Imperium, the expansion made better, and Endless Winter kind of stood still. It was ahead of its time. Like, when I played it, I loved it. When it arrived, I loved it. But the expansions very quickly lowered it for me. Which is sad. It happens, though. It's dropped from a 5 to a 4.5.
I didn't know what they were talking about. I'm so far behind in chat. Ready? I'm just going to read the comments.
Okay.
Tell me what you think what they
Sure.
were talking about.
Go ahead.
My heart just stopped. Jesus, that's a hate crime. That noise was not okay.
The miniatures.
BRB needs to change my pants.
The miniatures. Definitely the miniatures.
Showed us that without a trigger warning. I was like, what are they talking about? What sound did we make?
Definitely miniatures.
Successful says, I think you should sort by the number of components in the box.
No.
Something that I really like that I've never done, and I probably will never do, but Ben and M from Date Night Dice, when they play their games, they write the scores inside the cover of the box. So, like, they'll write, like, the date and then, like, the players, like, whoever it was, and the scores. And I think that's really sweet to, like, look back and see how many times you've played something. But
yes, but you're forgetting one thing. What happens when you're no longer friends with those people and now you just have permanent memories of like, oh yeah.
I thought you were gonna say resellability.
Oh yeah, that too. That too.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I did not know that I'm sitting in the curve.
Oh, you are sitting in the curve. Nice. You probably should move a drop to your left or your right.
Whatever. No, I think it's artsy.
It's artsy. Okay.
It's like I'm part of the set. Okay. I really need to catch up. Big banner saying minis were harmed during the making of this video.
No minis were harmed. Okay. I'm making good progress, honestly. Like.
High Fidelity was the one about organizing. I've never seen that.
High Fidelity is about organizing? What is that?
It was about him reorganizing his album collection throughout the whole movie.
That is
I've never
fascinating.
seen it.
I'm trying to figure out what goes in these cubbies behind me.
I'd love your input on the Okay, you might know this, Alex. I'd love your input on the Blacklist Games update on Lasting Tales / Fantasy Series 1 and 2, where the miniature lines are getting transferred to Wildfire miniatures.
I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry. If people in chat know, talk to Joshua.
Yeah, I just haven't seen anything about it, so I'll look at it. I'm pretty sure I backed season 2 of the miniatures. I have to go look. There are, honestly, for a long time, I was able to say that not a single campaign that I had fallen through. That is a long time ago now. A few campaigns I've backed have no longer showed up, or may not show up. I've definitely had a few failures, which is sad, but that happened.
Mike Owen says, this is the most chaotic reorganizing.
Yeah.
I know. Like, we were like, oh, we should reorganize the collection. How could we make that harder on ourselves? Oh, we should film it. How can we make that even harder? Oh, let's make it live and give Meg a coffee right at the beginning.
Well, that was not my decision. I knew this was going to be chaotic the entire time, but you know what? Sometimes the chaos is fun, sometimes it's not.
We're talking about my request for a snack, which my question also now is how long until it's ready?
I need to go adjust the timer because I need to add 5 minutes to it.
Am I only getting one? Did you already put it in?
If you wanted to, that would have been helpful information.
One is
earlier.
fine, one is fine. Alex doesn't have many snacks that I like here. Not to say it like that, but it's... I also don't think you like snacks that are at my house, though. there's a lack of empty chairs on this stream.
That's actually by intent. I moved a bunch of empty chairs out of the shot. There's literally an empty chair.
Yeah.
There's 2 empty chairs behind the camera. It's like, weirdly enough, you might be surprised to know this, but when I have game night, I do provide chairs for the people who are playing. They've been moved to make this easier.
So, Jacob Justice says, challenge, can you list games by their first letter from A to Z, preferably in your collection?
What is
Fun
the question?
fact,
Wait, what's the question? I'm confused.
can you list games by their first letter from A to Z? He's saying, like, can you name an A game, a B game, a C game, a D game? I think that's what he's saying.
I mean, I'd probably have trouble with some like the J's and the X's and things I
So,
may not
fun
have.
fact, one of the first videos we did on the channel that I did on Board Game Co. was a game where we went back and forth with different letters trying to do that. And I did better. But honestly, as soon as you're playing a game like that and you can't look around, if you can look around, it's easy. If you can't look around, all of a sudden, everything leaves your brain. All of a sudden, you can only think of like 10 games that all start with M.
Actually, we can make this interactive. If chat wants, name any letter, and then starting with me,
Dude.
Meg and I will go back and forth until one of us runs out of an option. Choose
Dude.
any letter.
Dude, I'm gonna have to go to that though. What are you talking
No,
about?
no, no. Stay where you are. I have it on my phone.
Or you could go on the
No,
computer.
on my phone.
I'm afraid to
I'm
see
waiting for the
how
first
far
letter that
behind
pops
I am
up.
on chat.
The first letter that pops up.
It's giving me anxiety.
I'm waiting.
We're never gonna be able to end this.
A. Board Game Officer said A. Arkham Horror. Go.
Apples to apples.
Arkham Horror, the card game.
Agricola.
Agamonia.
I want to say Athenium? Aridia?
Aridia. Cool.
Is it
cool.
Athenium?
Athenium Magic Library.
That's the one I said!
I gave you Aridia. Out.
Am I not allowed to look around?
You can
Or
look
am I
around.
allowed to
You
look
can look around.
I don't know. I give up.
You give up. Alhambra the board game.
Alhambra!
There we go. Alright, cool. Anyways, that was that.
It's hard.
It's hard on the spot. But
Question,
it's a
does
fun
Alex
game.
talk as fast as he does on YouTube, or does his speed increase during his videos? I think during videos you do talk faster.
I do talk faster.
Because it's more concise.
There's a it's honestly something I need to work on, but with the goal of trying to deliver information, what's happening effectively is, and this is something it's stuff if you look into it. This is all stuff for this, but if your mind is trying to line up thoughts at a certain speed, you either have to be able to cue those thoughts or get them out as fast as possible so you can continue going. And I need to work better at the part where I'm cueing a thought without losing my train of thought. And so in normal conversation, I'm not trying to give 20 minutes of information. So I don't talk that fast. I talk fast, but not that fast. But in a video, I know that I'm trying to deliver 20 minutes of information. And so my mind's trying to get it all out as opposed to queuing it up. And a lot of, yeah, that's basically what's happening. That's what's going on. So I need to work on it a bit because I don't mind slowing things down a little bit. I don't ever want to go slow, but if I could slow it down 15%, that'd be good.
Brian says, Alex needs to put Titans on the shelf of shame. It's been in his background forever, and finding out he never played it bothers me.
You're not wrong. Honestly.
We should redo the whole set anyway. Should we play right now? Is that what you're thinking?
No, I'm thinking I should get rid of it.
Oh. Well, either way, we should redo that area. You think that, I'm going to keep reading that.
I've
You
never
talk.
played Titans, and as much as I want to, I know that my area control genre is already overdone, and I don't hear about Titans. Titans is not a game that's talked about by people, which means whatever degree of good it wasn't good enough to generate ongoing buzz. Like, what's the rating on Titans? Titans, you might get a purge right now. People were joking at the beginning how they wanted a purge. Well, you might get a game purged. Titans might be gone.
We're going to purge today.
Okay, it is a 2021 game. It's ranked a 7.5, coming in at 39.05 overall. That's not good enough to invest time and mental energy in dealing with.
A lot of love for Slay the Spire in chat.
Yeah, reviews are good, but not great. Okay, Titans is gone. Good job. You convinced me.
Greg says carpet in a game room sounds like a terrible idea.
Why is that a terrible idea? What?
I don't know. It's nice and warm and cozy.
Tell me more, Greg.
Your face. I saw your face like after in the thing, and you're like. he's gonna tell us why, and we're gonna get there 27 minutes later.
That's fair.
So someone said, please fix the calyx asymmetry in your background. Do you want to talk about why that's an issue?
The calyx asymmetry? What do you mean?
Like it line that's there, not
Oh,
directly
yeah,
behind you.
because...
There's a reason, so
Sure.
now you can talk about it if you want.
So the short version is because the calyxes have to line up with the room itself. I have two choices. Here are my two choices.
Where's your chip 3 sword?
Why?
I want to see it.
Okay, let me finish talking.
Okay.
So, the calyxes have to do one of two things. Either they have to be perfectly centered for the sake of the shot, regardless of what space in the room is wasted, or they have to work for the room, regardless of not being perfectly centered. I chose the latter.
I don't see a ladder. So, this is what I think you should do because of the asymmetry. What if
I should cut up the shelves? That's crazy.
you hung this here? It fits.
Honestly, that's pretty cool.
I
I
know.
want to see how it looks in a video.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of that. It's
Tell
actually,
me what you guys think. Can I see this?
You can't. You're not even on camera. Here, show them over here. Show them what you're talking about over here.
I had this over there. Like he can hang the sword down in
the
between
center.
it, and then at least that's something like to visually be distracting about it. It actually makes the asymmetry more. It makes it less symmetrical, but it makes it more busy.
But it makes
and
it
maybe-
artsy instead of symmetrical, so
I
it
think
changes
that
the
would look
vibe.
really nice. All right, well there you go. My contribution here is done for the day.
Also, try not to knock the games into a video because that'd be bad for us.
I'm not going to, but you might.
No, I'm fine. I'm just making sure you know.
You should have put the topper on, my guy.
This is the topper.
You don't have
It's
two of
slot-
these? You have
So,
two of these?
I do have two of them, but right now, until the wood... Well, again, stories. I have two perfectly even toppers for this table, okay? But the problem is wood shrinks over time. Very minorly, but it does experience a little bit of shrinkage over time, and so your options are either you get it super tight and then it loosens over time, or you get it regular, but then it adds too much looseness over time. That's kind of your options. And I went with the option where it's super tight now. These toppers are relatively new. The table is years old. The toppers specifically for the setup are 6 months ago, 5 months ago from Uniquely Geek. So right now, if I try to put in both toppers at the same time, it is very hard to get them out. Very hard. So what I usually do is if I'm playing a game on this side, like let's say I have a game night right now, let's say AP comes over playing a game, because this filming stuff's on this side, I'll just slide the topper over and then we play over here. You could have both toppers, but I probably need like a year before I can do that. Before I can do that without having to struggle to get it out.
That's crazy.
You're
You're nuts.
I
That's
found this out
crazy.
because my original table, when I got this table, at a certain point I messaged the guy and I was like, the wood's kind of, oh no, the wood expands over time. Oh, the wood expands over time. Never mind.
gonna
Ignore
get to
everything I
that in about
said.
20
Ignore everything I
minutes.
said. I'm so wrong.
Do you remember? There was I think it was a live stream. It was at least a video or a live stream where I talked about my wormwood, and my wormwood is cherry wood.
I'm gonna have to
And
shave
it's
it.
been getting darker over time, and I was like, I don't understand why this is happening. It turns out that's what it does.
Yeah, I forgot. The wood expands over time. I'm in trouble. I need to figure out what to do. Okay, cool. I probably just need to shave the wood off then at that point. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe call him.
I could, but honestly, he made these for free as a courtesy.
If you ever have to move, how would you transport all of these? Lots of boxes.
I mean, I did move.
And
I did. That is
well,
6
if you
months
had to do a
ago-ish.
big move, I would assume maybe
Oh,
you
to
would
like
call
state to state?
or like to Europe.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I get rid of games as much as I possibly can. And just because I'm moving, I'm not going to get rid of other games. Well, at least, sure, I'd find 15 games to get rid of. But, like,
Yeah.
if the games are here, the games are here. Oh, yeah, I'm being distracted. And we now have 3
Out of-
empty cubbies. 2
Out of
empty cubbies.
300 games, how many are unplayed and unplayed expansions?
Oh, that's what, so that he missed the question. Out of the 300 games in my collection, that's only played games. Expansions not, but the games themselves are played. If a game is unplayed, I don't count it as in my collection. I have too many games in flux from publishers, from reviews, from personal copies I haven't played. I have too many constantly in flux to count that as my collection. So there's the stuff that's in flux, and then there's my actual collection. So expansions, I don't know.
What do you think of Ethnos 2nd Edition? If I'm not mistaken, I see it on
It's
one
great.
of the shows.
Already,
Is that the one that I played?
yes, with the picking out the cats and
That's
the
cute.
raccoons. It's great. I have filmed the review already. Hasn't gone up yet.
I don't really remember the gameplay, but I liked how it looked. But I don't know if I remember it enough. I think I would want to play it again.
Well, we can do some happy play it again whenever you want.
I remember enjoying it. I just don't think I remember it enough. Starmy said, at this rate of progress, I think I need to cancel my dinner plans.
Oh, we're not doing this the whole day. What time is it now? It's 2:30. It's been an
2:30.
hour. I'd say that I'm probably done in the
At
next
like
half
3?
hour.
I guess I'm literally just here to read chat.
Yeah, I'm probably done in the next half
I
hour.
feel like I'm helping with.
This could be something that gets done. Honestly, this is very helpful for me right now. I've like
Plus,
freed
once
up
we
like
hang out,
7
that can
cubbies.
really help.
I'm getting a little bit of consolidation done.
Oh
which
my
is
gosh,
great.
should we just do this every Thursday until.
Yeah, I'm
it's
saying
done?
I'm genuinely fine with that.
Or should we do it more often than. We should do it on
No.
Sunday?
I'm fine pacing it out. But I would say
Every
not even every Thursday. It might be every other Thursday. I'm
other
gonna
Thursday.
specifically. I'm not promising to do nothing off camera. In fact, part of the problem is I kind of started doing it, and then Meg's like, "We should do it on camera." And I was like, "But I'm in the middle of a few shelves. Let me finish this."
Because I thought they'd like it, and they clearly do.
But yeah, so we'll probably do this again until it's done, which I imagine is probably 3 or 4 videos. Probably more the way this is going.
Tabletop Island says, wow, I've stepped away from the community for a few years and came back and saw a bunch of changes on your channel. I'm glad things are still kicking off for you. Keep it up.
Thank you.
That was very nice. Thanks for coming back. Castles is a great showpiece. Castles, Skyrise, Unconscious Mind are all must-show covers due to the amazing art. Yeah, Unconscious
No,
Mind.
Castles is not true. It's not true for Castles. Castles, because the art of Castles looks great, but it doesn't fit in the calyx
like
in
how
any
that
way.
looks.
We're here.
Yeah.
It's tolerable. I'm not thrilled with it.
I like how that looks a lot.
I'm glad you like it. I'm okay with it. Okay.
I want a tour of the non-board game items in the room and Alex's sentimental story of where and why he collected it.
Sentimental story?
That
Sorry.
sword, maybe.
Oh, the sword? Wait, no.
That maybe be sentimental. I think that's like.
You want to know the non-board game items in the
There's
room?
a Bluetooth speaker over there that.
Here, this is a sentimental as we're going to get.
Oh, there you go.
Is this, okay? This is here. It's part of the set piece, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it part of the set piece? Because most of the stuff that's in the background are either board games or they are things I don't care a ton about, but they're just nice to have. Like, I like them.
Like, that was from Gnome Hollow, they sent it.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
Like, there's some degree of sentimentality, but like
I mean,
say,
I made that.
it's amazing. I love that. I couldn't tell you how much I love that. It's the best thing that's in the self.
It's fine, we can throw it
That
out.
is the most sentimental I am about the board game logo. It's great. I'm such a tool. But this, my son loves avocado. I got the light in my face here. My son loves avocados, and everything he likes is he has a Tea Turtle avocado shirt. He likes avocados as a food. He likes avocado themed stuff. And I have multiple of these because he has his own, and I thought it was adorable, and I like it, so I bought another one and put it in the back of the set. So this is probably the most sentimental thing you get because it's cute,
There you go,
it's
Starmy.
plushy, and it's there because my son loves it.
That's all she wanted, anyway.
To be fair, if my son loved something that wasn't cute, it wouldn't be in the set.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a hard question.
I mean,
I'm like, there's a box of tissues, there's a hammer, there's a Bluetooth speaker.
No, there's things I like, but like I'm not super sentimental.
Yeah.
And so I mean, here, how about this? How about this amazing?
See, you told me to
amazing-
move. Nat said, Meg is beautifully composed within the shot. It's like a Renaissance painting. I agree, I do need to move a little bit. This cord needs to move, is what it is.
Careful, you're careful, don't. That's literally the mic.
Oh, I need to go more this way.
Okay. I was making great progress, and I feel I kind of lost, because I did a lot of the big games. I still need a spot over there, so I need to fill it with a big game spot.
I
Go ahead.
want to figure out a small box game situation.
The
like-
small box game's on the back.
I'm
You know
having an idea.
You know my small box currently game? They currently go on the back.
Yes.
You don't like that, apparently.
No, not that I don't like that. I just think it would be fun. You know, whatever. I'm not even going to say it. Again,
No.
it's an idea that'd be so much work. It's not. It's just an idea. I was gonna say, like, do you know what a floating shelf is?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like how they're just like in the wall.
Yeah.
And they're not hard to put up. I've done.
They're
them.
not the hardest, but I think the problem is that
I just think it's not realistic that like how many
Yeah.
games would you be able to put on it? So.
you need a lot of floating
Well, I
shelves
thought
in
it would be
small
cute
box.
to do the all play sets, like you know, little squares
They
like on
function-
floating
So
shelves.
I
That
won't
would be
design.
cute.
I won't design any shelving around specific games because games shift too much.
Right,
they
but
just-
around like the all play square series, like those are always gonna.
Speaking of which, what is this thing
I don't
over
know,
here?
or like button shy, a little button shy area.
What is this and why do I have it? Isis Vanguard. Okay.
What are all those cables behind the calyx? Which one?
Which calyx?
Unsure.
Oh, you mean the ones that she was talking about?
Oh, it's
There's a
all
bunch
lights.
of power cords.
It's all the lighting of everything, I believe. So Brandon says, I might have missed your organizational structure. I try to organize by player count. I believe right now, Alex is solely trying to organize by cubby. So he's trying to make it so that sets of games, so that sets of games look good in a cubby, and then we're gonna plug and move the cubbies after that. But I think you're trying to put like games.
I am.
Honestly, that side looks pretty good.
Yeah, I am decently.
Looking good.
I'm organizing to a certain extent as I go. Like if I happen to know I'm making a cubby for Ceylon stuff, I'll put it here. But my bigger focus is on cubbies because I can move them. If it happens to be the right spot, great. Also, I'm fascinated. If you organize by player count, you have two options, right? Option one is literally everything gets the exact player count. So 2 to 4 is one thing. 2 to 5 is another thing. 3 to 5 is another thing. But I'm assuming you don't do that. So when you say you organize by player count, how do you handle the fact that there's a disparity? It's not simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. There's things that work for certain player counts in ranges. That seems like it's very complicated, but I am very curious. Unless you mean solo, 2-player, and then everything else, which would make sense. But even then you have 2 to 4. Is 2 to 4 not 2-player? What about Dice Stone? Dice Stone is 2 to 4. Where do you put Dice Stone? I want to know these things.
Hello, Brian.
I'm trying to figure out what game. There's a missing spot.
To all you guys making jokes about when Alex was talking about the insert for the table, I was also thinking those same jokes.
What jokes?
Shrinkage talk by Alex.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I gotcha.
Greg says, the amount of spilled food and drink in my game room would make the carpet a gross mess. We are big time cocktail/snack gamers. Yeah, that does not fly here. But this is also like a set in a workplace. So I think like that may be different if there was like a hangout table room. You have a table upstairs in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Where like many games, it'll be like, oh, we should play this upstairs. Let's play upstairs because we're doing whatever. But down here, it's also a set. Like there's like a lot of stuff around here. If this got messy, people would say it.
I mean, make no mistake.
People would say it, you know.
Make no mistake. I'm sure all of you have seen plenty of times the amount of drink that goes on in these sets. Case in point, I am very fine with drink down here. Just don't spill it. Which I fortunately, in all my. Actually, I shouldn't say that's it's grown by now. I was going to say one time it's spilled. There have been spills. They're infrequent. Infrequent enough that I don't care. When it comes to food, I kind of prefer food that's not crummy. So you want to bring down... your freaking thingy. Your food,
Someone's saying that the wood shrinks, so I don't know. Storm and Wolf says, why does the ceiling look so wavy? So this, like, kind of style in the ceiling, it's like you do plaster, and I think it's like scalloped or something, where you make all these little things to make it look almost like dragon scale, honestly. You should call this a dragon scale ceiling at this point. But I find it's very, very common in the East Coast. That a lot of houses in the East Coast that were built around like all that same time have this similar kind of ceiling. I would do it where the light's hitting it.
Well, the problem is, for some reason, when the light... There we go. Where the light is, it doesn't actually let me do it. So let me see if I can show you. I don't know if it'll zoom well, but this is literally... Will it show you? Nope, that's not working. 1 second. That's not going to work at all, is it?
Someone said those socks are killing me. Are you wearing funny socks?
Oh, yeah, you can kind of see the waviness. Kind of.
Not
That's
really.
the pattern.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
I am wearing
You
socks,
are wearing
but
socks.
I guess you can see the different points. That makes sense. Let me go get your food, by the way. Speaking of food.
Thanks, Danielle. Yeah, I have one of those swords as well, so that's how I knew to like put it somewhere, because I have one and I was like, this belongs. It belongs here. I'm never gonna catch up to you guys. Maybe it's a California thing, but mostly tile/hardwood floors here. But we have pets and carpet are gross. Just tear out old carpet and look. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Pets when they make like the wear tracks in certain carpets drives me
to get things
insane.
crummy.
Okay. Do you have sour cream?
You can check the fridge. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna let this cool down anyway. I should, right?
No, it's actually been cooling. The oven was off like 5-6 minutes ago, so it's probably had some cooling. You can probably bite straight into it, or you go look for sour cream in the fridge. I might have sour cream. I don't know. I'll handle chat for 2 seconds, or not.
I feel like if I leave, I can't come back.
That's what I thought too. I was thinking that before.
How emotionally wrenching is the Frostpunk board game?
What do you? I haven't played it yet. It's actually a gift from a viewer. A viewer sent it to me, and I really need to play it. But man, I have not gotten to it yet. But there's always a backlog. It's very hard.
Clark
What?
is asking about Dice Tower West.
I don't yet know if I'm at Dice Tower West.
I believe I will not be, sadly. I think I have a
Yeah.
scheduling conflict and I'm going to be somewhere else.
Yeah, and I may... So the thing Meg is going
I wish
to...
I was.
I might be going to. I'm not sure yet. And so depending on whether I'm either going to Dice Tower West or... There's a thing. There's a thing that's for people... Some people.
I think we
either
can
way.
say it, but...
I don't know if you say yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not a big secret. It's not a big thing.
You'll find out soon. Alex Castles put the terrain on the bottom and put the main box vertical to show off the art. Since it sits on the top and the vertical isn't restricted, lets you show it off. Love the art.
I hear you, but I'm worried about the stuff sliding around.
This is
in
too
there.
hot to just like straight up bite into.
Okay. I was making good progress. Now I need to figure out how do I...
Where's Jenna when you need her?
Oh, Jenna organizes. Jenna's an organizing person. That makes sense.
She would have the candle going.
Jenna, how is...
It's not Jenna.
I know. Actually, let me do this. Let me just message her randomly, say Kolkatan. Even though it's not relevant at all, but she won't know.
You organize the games as better player count, not the real player count. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fair.
I still think there's a range. I don't think it's as blanket as all that.
Hot. Hot. You guys.
How can I... Why is it not messaging?
So many people organize by player count. Honestly, like I have so many games though that are 2 to 4. That would be a lot. But I have more games than the average bear. I think I've caught up to chat.
This is so weird. See all. There we go.
Sremi is planning to play Calico solo.
Calico Solo is great.
Do
Okay,
it.
I messaged Jenna. Catan. Good. Even
What
though
game
no
did I
one's
recently play solo?
in it. Creature Caravans.
Creature Caravans. It was okay.
Yeah, how
Honestly,
was the solo? I never asked you.
I know we didn't talk. I was gonna save it for the review, but now I'm doing it live.
Doing it live.
It was okay. I really loved the game. I think
But-
I prefer it at not solo. I don't think the solo mode was it was a lot of you'd play your turn, then you play their turn, your turn, their turn. And their turn isn't that bad, but they roll dice and do things. And it just was like a lot of upkeep, and then it was like the score was like 80 something to 50 something. So I crushed them. So I think for like all the upkeep I did, it didn't feel challenging enough. But it's a fantastic game, so I think with actual opponents, it is good. And another thing you can do is you can add that solo player to other player games to add like an additional layer of challenge, and that I think would also be really interesting. But yeah, I think pure solo, it's not one that I would pick for like a fun brain puzzle challenge, but it's a beautiful game. It was so nice seeing all the cards. So I still had like, I would maybe play through it once solo to learn all the cards. I guess that did do well for me. Hello, Bence. Do you like Iridia as much as your first impression years ago?
I think I need more time with it, but I think instinctively, yes. I don't know what I prefer in terms of this or Lines of Evershade. I think both are great. They're very different at what they do, but they both have that RPG experience. I think I overall am very much enjoying the journey, but I don't think that I have the same high for it the way I do for Primal. Like, when I play Primal, every session of Primal, I'm like, oh, this is so good. It takes a lot to get there. Lots of setup, lots of, like, deck building, things like that. But I love the experience of Primal. For Iridia, I think I am constantly enjoying the process of exploration. I don't think it's top 10 material for me initially. But don't get me wrong, man. I have, like, my top 50 are all 5 out of 5s. I think this is probably in the lower end of the top 50.
Look at what Sarah said. I'll handle chat for 2 seconds. We don't want you to handle this anymore. Not after you crushed our souls.
Okay.
Hello, Eric. I sort by game itself. I keep expansions with their boxes. And then there I can fit it. I'm not sure what you mean, Storm and Wolf. But I only have about 250 games in total. And they have to share a space with my tabletop RPG and miniature wargaming stuff and my commander deck collection. Yeah, that's also a problem I have. I have all my TCG stuff that I'm recently, like, getting more into it, pulling out old stuff, all of that. And I'm like, where do I put this? It's so small that, like, it doesn't just fit in shelves or anything. That it's like, I need something to organize all of this. It's too much. Organize the games by color. I agree, Clash with Doom. I think that is something that we'll do toward the end. I wholeheartedly agree. I think that looks really nice when people do that. Buddy says I usually sort by mechanism, so all worker placement together, deck builders, etc. I agree with that as well. I tend to go by theme, and then after that, things near each other like that. But honestly, I also kind of go by what fits and what's the right sizes. Some of them it's just because it's too big. I'm a bit cynical when it comes to player count. A lot of games, I don't believe a game is best at 2 players just because it's 2 to 4 players allowed. I like true solo games or true 2-player games. Yeah, I think it depends. I think it depends on the experience you want, but I think I've played great games that do either are specifically for a certain player count, but also great games that are not for... I really like deck building, and that doesn't usually need to be 2-player, but 2-player is good.
I 100% agree that not all games are best at the player count, and they're usually not. But I think there's lots of 2 to 4 player games that are best with 3 to 4. So even if you don't go by the listed player count, it's still a challenge.
Those shelves are there IKEA or more custom. I believe these are the ones from Walmart Home and Garden.
The Walmart Better Homes and Garden.
Storm and Wolf, you put all of your expansions for every game into the game?
If I'm able to, I do that. So many games I've done that. But not all
like some of them, but I think there are some games where the expansion is so big.
Yeah, if I can't, I can't. But if I can, I do.
But Stormin, you've done that with absolutely everything? Curious. Color is brutal since a change in collection is hard to resort.
For those of you who saw me doing the head nodding, like while Meg's like, yeah, let's do it, and I was like, no, it's not happening. That's the problem. I can't adjust constantly around colors. Euros, I can proxy Euro in and out. I'm like, oh, I'm getting rid of this game. Another one goes in, no problem. I'm not reorganizing.
Why do you get rid of games so much?
Because not all games deserve to be loved.
Just make it look good, put them away, and leave it.
Oh, when are we doing, guys? Chat. While you're all here, when are we doing the next Meg cull?
No, we're not talking about that. Get out of here. No.
I think that'd be a good idea. In chat, let us know if you want another Meg cull.
I think you don't.
I've seen your.
I was thinking about how many games I have, and I was like, I'm kind of anxious to count.
What if we do a Meg cull? Is that a good idea? Chat, let us know if you want that.
No, but I will tell you guys, I was kind of thinking about doing like a little tour of like, not my house, but like of my gaming areas in my house. So I might do that as like a video, but I don't, culling is, we can't yet.
I can't wait till you catch up to chat.
I would rather do that in the spring when it's warm. Hold me to it, you guys. April culling. April 1st. That'll be my video and be like, haha, I'm not. The Dragons team wants a closer look at your socks. They want it for wiki feet.
I don't know how well I can do this, but they can. I'm trying to think the best way.
Greg Cherry says, we loved Role Player Adventures and Distant Skies. Both great games.
Is this good enough?
Those are very, very good choices.
I guess that's as good as you're going to get.
You would probably enjoy Iridia then, as well as Agamemnon. Put Wonderland's War back on the shelf.
Nope.
Nope.
It got called. Do you know that?
Yeah. It's in my house.
It's at your house.
Meg called tomorrow. I think they were saying it before you said. Oh no, they're saying it at the same time.
Oh, they're excited.
They want it tomorrow.
There's blood in
Next
the water
Thursday,
now.
Meg called. 10% call. You guys, maybe I should like just go through and catalog all my games first. I don't know. Is that worth it if I'm going to be calling? I don't know. But I still need to okay, actually you guys, something I'll tell you. I'm back on that grind. I am logging my plays again. 2025, so far, I've logged every play I've played this year, which is 2. But I've logged them. So I'm going to start trying to log my plays this year. What?
I love that. I've logged every play I've had this year.
2.
Which is 2. Also, you've logged every play you've had this year, which is 2?
Mm-hmm.
I guess technically it's 2.
What did you say? Yeah.
You have Creature Caravans, right?
That wasn't yesterday.
Wasn't? I have no idea.
Oh, a
when it
couple
was.
of days ago.
Okay, never mind then.
Wasn't it yesterday? Yesterday I had
What
a
are the
headache.
two then? What are the two?
Yesterday I had a headache and I went to bed at like 7 p.m. and never got back up. What?
What are the two then?
Clank. Legacy.
So that's why I was confused, because one of those started. So the way I logged
It ended after midnight.
the way I logged it based on when the game starts or with the majority. In general, there's
I
no
wanted
wrong.
to get on that grind.
But yeah,
Tor and Call. What is your opinion about Blood Rage, and is it worth it to pick up in 2025?
yes.
Alex says yes. Alex really enjoys Blood Rage. I think it depends on knowing yourself. And, okay, so here's the thing, right? There's a lot of games I would or wouldn't recommend within certain categories. So you have to know yourself and know what kind of games you like. Do I love Blood Rage? Do I even think about Blood Rage ever? No. I don't care about Blood Rage at all. What would I rate Blood Rage?
You played
I'd give it like a 3.5 to a 4. I'd give it a 4. I'm gonna get in trouble.
No, you're allowed to have different opinions than me.
I would probably give it a 4. I think it's fine. Something I really don't love in games is when the cards are just very black and white and plain. And I think that the pacing of it is a little, I don't know. I would have to play it more. That's the thing, is that like Castles of Burgundy I didn't love and then I loved it. So Blood Rage I would have to try more, but that being said, I never gravitate toward area control. I really, really like area control when it's like another mechanic within other things and you're doing like other stuff. But I never really like just area control when that's the entire point of the game.
Wait. What is it you like about Inish?
I like
I-
the cards and the drafting.
It's that I
The
agree-
drafting and the card and action selection.
So that does, not to invalidate your opinion, because your opinions are valid.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that you probably need to play Blood Rage again.
Yeah.
Blood Rage is not about the area control. It's about the cards and the powers and abilities. Because the reason I stopped is because you said what I've said for a long time. I don't love area control. I love the mechanics that can work well with area control that can be very fun.
Mm-hmm.
And Blood Rage is all about the powers. It's all about the combo trees.
Yeah. What is the call for Meg? 15 games?
Same as always. Her height.
Ryan, I could get rid of a
Her
lot.
height. Her height. And by the way, her
No,
height.
my height is for your house.
Oh. My height times 4.
Times
could do
4?
it. We could do it.
No, we couldn't. Could not do that.
If you were being
I
halfway...
could not do that. Stop it. Your height times 4?
If you were being halfway serious about what you're actually ever going to touch from your games...
I would I would stack the games like this. Then I would do your height times 4.
If you were being halfway honest with yourself about what you're
This
playing...
game was really cute and fun. Played this, the Grand Carnival. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I had a fun time. I want to play more polyominoes. I enjoy polyominoes a lot. Maybe I can actually call 30 games as opposed to Alex, who only says he's going to call 30.
I call 25 games, and I do a lot every month. I'm fine with it.
You guys, how about we do a shopping spree instead and buy 30 games?
I love how your call has turned into a purchasing trip.
Yeah, I think I will do a tour, like a little tiny like thing of like because I have 2 game rooms plus my basement, which is great. So I think it's just like there's a lot of like gamer and keep stuff. I don't know. It's more aesthetic than here. Dragon's Tomb says thank you for showing your feet.
Anytime, man.
Oh my gosh, Threapme says I have to call 1 game for every game that left your collection and I took.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
That'd be a lot. Honestly, I need to call some games that I took that I never played. There's some that I'm just like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna play this, and like I have 2 big boxes of Besiege.
You have a ton of games. The amount of games. So when I call
Too
games, many of those games go to Patreon giveaways. Oh, I have to post I'm overdue. For members, I'm overdue on the last month, but I'll post it soon.
Check out the link to the Patreon down below.
But Patreon or Ko-Fi, all that. But I'll do that. I'm overdue on the last 2 months. I'll post them together. But I give away a bunch of games on the channel. I sell or trade a bunch of games. And then inevitably in every culling, there's like 1 or 2 games that Meg's like, I want those. And across 2 years, that adds up to a lot of games. So there are games that there are games.
Yeah, I have too many games, honestly. I believe Greg Cherry is asking this, and I believe I'm reading this correctly. Is Iridia greater than Tidal Blades 2?
It's been a
the thing.
It's been a long time since I played Tidal Blades 2. I think it's definitely better. That's my initial opinion of it based on my memories of Tidal Blades 2, but it was a long time ago, so I don't know.
They are very different. But I think Iridium... I don't know, I really liked the card play system of the battling in... I think I liked the actual battling better in Tidal Blades, but everything else I like better in Iridia.
I completely agree with that. But to me, there's so many games that... To me, all of these things are about the sum of their parts. Like Agamonia, the battling is honestly lame. But I like Agamonia a lot because of the exploration and stuff. So yeah, I don't
Primal, I don't like anything except the
battling's so good.
It's so annoying, I don't even want to think about it.
What, the cards?
No.
What?
That I found out when you level up, you do more damage.
If you watch the Primal,
I'm never going to let it go. Meg, how many games of Ticket to Ride on BGA? None this year. None this year. None in 2025. And we'll see. We'll see. I try not to anymore.
This is like me and Factorio. I haven't logged into Factorio in like a month because I can play, like right now I got back into Hearthstone. I can play a round of Hearthstone and go back to work. If I play a round of Factorio, it's 4 hours later and I didn't do anything that day. So it's a problem.
Sarmi said, it's January 2nd and you've only played 2 games. Do you even game, bro?
I'm much higher than that for the record.
How many have you played?
I'm slightly higher than that for the record.
3?
I'd have to count,
Do you play anything today?
Today? No, not today. I usually get most stuff done in the evening.
Yeah.
Today, nothing. I'm trying to think. I'm actually probably not that much higher. I play some with the kids. Probably like 5, maybe.
Oh, you know what? I actually think I played Tranquility today on the computer.
You see there?
Did I?
Why are you asking me? I don't know.
I've played Tranquility either yesterday or today a couple times. I probably have like 7 more plays. Tranquility is one that I do when I watch my videos. Like if I watch videos on YouTube. A little more about me. I like get into the YouTuber drama. Like not board game YouTuber, but like actual like the beauty people and like what all the things they do. So I listen to the drama channels, and when I do that, I play Tranquility. I'll play something solo on the computer that I can just like click through. Because they're like little short videos. If you aren't going to have 4 to 5 players for Blood Rage, then it's probably not a great game. 2 is pretty boring. 3 is not bad. Shines at max player count.
I disagree on 5 for the record. I think 5 is not great. I think 4 is the best player count, and 3 is pretty good. But I don't think your opinion is invalid. My own personal experience with 5 is I'd rather play at 3 than 5. But your thoughts, opinions, and feelings are all valid.
In Tidal Blades 2, does the enemy attack modifier die roll bother you at all? I'm worried about a broad swing in damage would be frustrating. I don't remember enough.
Yeah, I don't remember enough.
I've only played it back when it was I haven't played it since it came out. I have 18 logged plays this year. Ken, that's awesome. Can Unsettled be played solo? Are there any standout planet expansions you'd recommend?
Unsettled can be played solo. I have played it solo. There's a filmed video of me playing it solo. At one point I put it in my top 10 solo games when I did the revised version, and Oneb was like, we're really glad that this game that we designed around teamwork and the theme of how to trust your allies and all that, and the very cooperative play, we're really glad you like it so much that you put it in your top 10 solo games. And I was like, that's funny. Also, Oneb, I love you, but you sometimes think there's more theme in your games than there is. That trust mechanic in Unsettled, it's fine, but I don't need the other people there to enjoy it.
Clash with Doom has 1 game played this year. Unsettled can be played solo. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, as far as specific planets, I don't have specific answers. I don't remember which planets. I played it solo. I've played Unsettled co-op. Honestly, I've played Unsettled less than I should. I probably played it cooperatively like maybe 4 or 5 times, and solo like 2 or 3 times. There's like probably less than 10 plays of Unsettled in my belt.
Dale asked what's set up on the table. It's Iridia. Iridia. It's pretty fun.
Iridia.
Ryan says if you call Meg Cryptid, what? If you call Meg Cryptid, send that over to Jenna.
You have cryptid.
Oh, if you call cryptid. I
And
think
if
you
you get rid
mismuted
of
a
cryptid-
comma there somewhere.
If
or
you get rid of
something, Ryan.
cryptid, Jenna wants it.
I see. That's fine. So Clash with Jim, we're in the same town, but not neighbors at all. Purge more games. Are you purging games right now?
So far we got one game purged.
Just the one?
If you have specific suggestions as to reasons why, we can talk about it. Someone called me out for Titans, and I was like, you're right. I don't think I need to prioritize it.
Should we send it to...
Titans? No. I love all you guys, but that's going to be probably sold.
Well, no, I'm saying we should send it to the person that called you out about it.
No, it's like a $300 game.
I
The all-in.
Okay.
Giveaways, I do giveaways.
I agree. I didn't know. Okay.
I'm actually happy with the progress I'm making here too now. It took me a while to get into a vibe, but I'm starting to get... What?
Somebody's teasing me. She goes, Meg is killing logging plays. May have 6 to 7 games of Tranquility that hasn't been logged in. But I'm on top of it, you guys. I'm already on top of it for all of 2025, but I might have missed some. I don't know if it was... Now I'm going to have to check. Because it might... Because I feel like ever since... I had a headache yesterday, and I know I really didn't do anything. And I feel like I didn't today.
We're going to wrap up in a few minutes for the record, because honestly, this is taking plenty of time, and it will take more time.
19 hours ago.
That would be this year.
1, 2, 3. 3 games. I'm missing 3 games of Tranquility. So give me a second. Just gonna do this right now at my 12% battery, which honestly is pretty high for me. Tranquility. BGA, because I do the location. Players. Just me. And I won every time.
You have the location
Save?
BGA?
Yeah.
I just read online.
It says BGA.
Yeah, no, I just do online because
I
that
had a
covers
copy of this
everything.
play. I won again. Save. I had a copy of this play. Won. Save. Done. 5 plays so far in 2025. Overtly Zealous says PSA. They're saying how to say the game, but you know what? I'm just not going to say it out loud. They're helping.
Which game?
Nogu?
Tiranogu. Yeah, Tiranogu. That's cool.
Okay. I just don't want to say it wrong again.
Thank you.
I'm at 3 live plays so far this year. All of Zombicide, X-Men Resistance that I gifted myself for Christmas. That's fun.
If
Did you
anyone's
win?
wondering
Did you
why
do
there's
well?
boxes going up here right now while the expansions go in here, it's because these can go in the base game boxes, so I'm going to take care of that later, but I don't want to like...
Brandon, he says, okay, now I've logged all of my plays for the year. That's the thing. Right now you get to say that. You can say you've done it for the entire year so far.
That's like my son's favorite thing. As soon as it hit like New Year's, he's like, oh no, not New Year's. The day before New Year's, as he was leaving his like school, whatever, he's like, I won't see you guys till next year. I won't see you guys till next year, because that's funny.
Nasio Nexus says, if I start Madara on one day with friends and we play for like 4 days straight, how do you count those sessions? Like 1 per each encounter done, like a quest done?
You know my answer, right?
I think it's a little bit fluid, right?
My answer is I log per session or per completed game, whichever is more, even though that might be inconsistent. So for example, if I play Madara for... Madara I probably log by mission. Madara has missions. That might be different. That's the little different.
Yeah, they said encounter.
So so that would be tricky. So for Iridia, like Iridia over here, this is where it gets unfair.
I would do it by like every sit down.
That's the thing. But that's the thing. Here's where it's unfair, but it's still logical to me. If I play Iridia for 4 hours straight, that is 1 logged play. If I play the exact same content, 2 hours, and then 2 hours the next day, or even 2 hours later that day, that is 2 logged plays. It might be inconsistent to... It might be... from a pure rule perspective, it's inconsistent, but it makes sense to me, so that's what I do.
Alright. It is 3:02, so we should start wrapping up?
I think we can wrap up now. Honestly, I did enough organizing. I'm getting the cubbies in, like, order.
Do you want to answer... Stormy asked,
Sure.
Alex, what games will be on the hot games table at Level Up?
Oh, there's going to be, like, a full video going up very soon with that information. I'm doing a full video on, like, a
What's
bunch of the
your
play to
favorite
wins.
one in the hot table?
I'd have to look, but Primal's going to be there.
Ooh. Okay.
Primal's one that has single shots is going to be there. Unconscious
cool.
Mind is going to be there. So those are 2 right there. Between
Great.
Primal and Unconscious Mind, you're already good to go.
All right, guys. I'm just gonna skim chat, but I don't think I'm gonna answer things because we should end. And a bit of it is you guys talking to yourselves.
To each other.
And Nat says no more organizing until next Thursday.
I will do my best to minimize the amount of organizing until next Thursday. I'm not guaranteeing nothing, but I will minimize it. The
Stormy asked, what are we playing after this? I don't know. I think
I'm
maybe
having...
Unconscious Mind tonight.
Oh, Unconscious... So actually, I have an update on that.
Okay.
That might
Maybe
not
even Clank Legacy.
I'm open to either. I'll tell you more. I need to talk to you and Akiva and figure out what we want to do.
Danny Gable says, what the heck do I do the rest of the day now?
Organize your own collection.
We'll
Let
have
us
to
know
do
how it
this
goes.
again.
Yeah, we'll be back. I'm
Maybe next time we can have the camera pointing that way and we can do those shelves.
Those shelves are the ones I don't care about. Those are
Okay, never mind. Well, or even the camera this way and
that
see
way.
more of like that. I
Honestly,
don't know. Whatever.
I think we probably
Whatever.
have 2 sessions left in us. I think I still have another session of all of this getting more box friendly, and then I think I have a few games also that weren't here that I probably should grab and get them ready, and then after that we could then do cubby organizing.
And I definitely will do some sort of collection-based video, but it will be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit.
But it'll be worth the wait.
Probably before level up. So, all
Okay.
right.
Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. You're the best, and we'll be back with another collection
Travis
situation.
said I missed it. What game did they call? Titans. Did you answer that
the
already?
only one.
For some reason, I felt like you had just said that before I said it. Bye, everybody.
Everyone, thank you so much. You're all awesome, and we shall